Seems like yesterday, not too long ago. Training was awesome, ICBA got me right. There in my kitchen with the Zoom playing low. And the secrets that they shared. The skills that we improved. Changed up my career out of control. Till there was nothing left to learn and nothing left to prove. I got more, do you want more?
Yes.
And I remember what Kerry said to me. How she swore my skills would never bend. I remember every lesson, oh so right. Glad I know now what I didn't know then. Hey everyone, welcome to Training Thursday.
Wow.
Yes, and you know, the cutting edge cultural references we make on this show, a 45-year-old song to start us off.
That was a long one.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I'm kind of in a against the wind sort of kick right now.
Nice.
So it's my Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year. Is
Oh,
gonna be
I love it. I love
like,
Wrapped every year.
It's going to be like 90% against the wind. Anyways, hi, I'm Jordan Bateman, Vice President Communications for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association, joined as always by
Kerry Vitale, Manager Member Services for ICBA.
Vitale by name, Vital by nature, Deb's bouncing baby girl, and Kerry. Where are we at? We are in that time between times. Gala is done.
Yep.
Event-wise.
Yep.
And Meet the Generals is in June. And I know stuff is coming in and we'll like take off like a rocket ship here in the next, well, it's not what a rocket ship
Couple
takes
weeks.
off. Rocket ships go like this, but whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Event-wise, I'm happy to catch my breath here.
Yeah, that part's very nice. Usually our gala is a little bit later. So right now, normally we're in the crazy gala mode. So yes, it is. It was very nice last week and so far this week that it's less eventy. But yeah, as you said, Meet the Generals is going to ramp up pretty quickly. So if you are an ICBA member, you can get free tickets to it. If you are not an ICBA member, why aren't you? Please join us, and then you can come to Meet the Generals. It is a members-only event.
Yes.
So
about 100 general contractors, owners, estimators, project managers in little booths. You as a trade, go and meet them all.
Yep.
As a supplier, go and meet them all. Find out about their purchasing policies, how you can get on their list, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It is a massive networking event. We love it.
We do.
We open the doors and we just get the hell out of the way because it's like a couple thousand folks stampeding in and meeting all the GCs they wanted to meet.
Yeah.
And then Kerry and I have drink tickets, and we just buy people drinks after.
Exactly. That'll be fun for us. We also are going to have an ICBA table, so I will definitely be there for some parts of it. Education Manager Nicola will definitely be there. But yeah, come chat with us. But yeah, members only. So if you're not a member, please join us, and then you can come.
June 28th at the Park Hotel in Vancouver. ICBA.ca to become a member, or email Kerry. Kerry
exactly.
at ICBA.ca.
I can help you.
Yes, Kerry. Featured
28th
course.
or 26th?
Is it 26th?
I think it's the 26th.
Might be the 26th.
Sorry, because I was going to say, I think the 29th on the weekend.
It's the last week of June, that's what I know.
26th.
It's like, the last thing before summer, so there you go. Kerry, we have a mental health course.
We do.
We should mention, first of all, it's free thanks to our support of the CCI, Canaan Construction, who give a donation so we can do this kind of thing.
Yes, thank you very much for your donation to our ICBA Wellness Fund. So it is The Science of Pain and Addiction, The Brain at Play, on April the 30th from 11 to 12 Pacific time. Discover how pain and addiction shape the brain and how to break the cycle. It is going to be a quick, insightful webinar. To understand the science behind pain and addiction, it can change the way you view substance abuse, behavioral addiction, and recovery. So we're going to break down how the brain's reward system works, why substances like alcohol and opioids are hard to quit, and how pain avoidance fuels addictive behaviors like gambling, technology, and food addiction. So yeah, it's from one of our longtime wellness-related instructors, Jen Donovan, and yeah, it's going to be a really good one. Heavier topic, obviously, but yeah, it's an important one, especially in our construction industry, where unfortunately mental wellness is not always top of mind for everybody.
Yeah, no, exactly, and an addiction can be part of a lifestyle in construction as people try to manage their own physical pain, and so we are always wanting to talk about this. Sometimes I worry about courses like this, like, is it a secret plot to intervene on me for my phone addiction? But I don't believe so. But
no, this was definitely not booked with you in mind.
Okay,
I
good.
Promise.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
but I have found the phone thing goes in ebbs and flows for me. And like right now, I'm finding it very difficult to put down because of all of the news with the election.
Well, yeah, it's a big news cycle right now for sure.
Yes,
yeah.
but not terribly healthy. Anyways.
No, but I agree. If my phone was removed from me, I would probably die. So
I don't know if you die.
I would feel like I'm missing a limb, I think, because I always have my phone with me.
So join Kerry and I. We'll be at this
Right,
place
we will
of
definitely be
addiction.
discussing the addiction of phones.
Yes, exactly. On April 30th, 11 to noon Pacific, and free.
Exactly.
Free, not just for ICBA members.
Nope, for everybody.
Free for everybody, because we all deal with these issues. Kerry, one thing we were just talking about before we came on, next week, Train Thursday might be a little later in the day because they are renaming a road outside our building for Larry Fisher, who is the founder of Lark Group and an ICBA icon.
Yes.
Free, stalwart of the free enterprise movement. What's that sound?
I don't know. We have weird sounds going on in the office right now. Kind of
Okay.
sounds like someone's doing some sort of construction-related situation.
There you go.
There
Okay.
we go. It's gone.
Just,
If you heard a weird sound on the recording, we do apologize.
it's more for me. Like, is something going wrong here in the office?
No,
Like,
I think
what's going on
there's
here?
construction going on in some of the floors below us, so I
Right.
think it kind of seeps up sometimes.
Gotcha. Anyways, we're honoring Larry Fisher. They're renaming a street for him on Thursday the 10th. I'm looking forward to it. Larry was, there's Larry the public persona, and then there was Larry the guy that we all knew.
Yes.
And what his son Kirk has done with Lark Group. I'm pointing over to my left because
And our building
literally
as well.
I can look up at this huge sign that says Lark Group on the building across
Yep.
the street. I can look into their boardroom. Larry once joked with me that he would come in early just to see make sure my light was on and that I was working. And that he built his, built our floor a little bit lower than his so he
I
could
love
peer
it.
in at me. I said, Larry, that's funny because I'm always looking up into your boardroom to make sure
Exactly.
you're not meeting with any of our rivals in the association world. And he laughed like that.
I
so,
love it.
yeah.
Yeah, my favorite story is still him taking the desk up to this floor
Yes.
before it was entirely built for Chris.
Before it was built at all.
Before it was built at all.
It's
Yeah.
like open to the elements.
And there's a desk.
Fisher calls us and he's like, Jordan, can you have Chris down here at 8 a.m. tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, why? He's
Sure.
like, I'm going to hoist a desk up to where his office will be. I'm going to bring up like a bunch of stuff and we'll put it on the desk like it's really his desk. And then he and I are going to get a photo.
Yeah, I love
And
that
they did.
photo.
And they did.
Yeah, it was shown on the big screens at the gala, and it's been in a lot of our other communications to members and stuff. But yeah, that is definitely, I think, my favorite Larry Fisher story.
Yeah, my favorite's a personal one. I drove him down to a Pierre Poilievre event once. And all the way, he's like looking at every construction site, and he's like, he's working with Metro. Oh, what's going on there? He's like, he knows everything, right? And then we get into Vancouver. We're about 15 minutes from Yaletown, where the dinner was, and he pulls out his phone and he's like, at 6 o'clock, I gotta call my mom. Now, first of all,
Larry Fisher's mom was still alive.
Larry Fisher was like, I thought at the time, 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, this is like Methuselah calling his mother. Anyways, so he calls his mom. His mom is in a home and had dementia.
Yeah.
And he starts singing to her, like a song from the 40s.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't know it. And she started singing with him.
I love that.
He said,
Oh.
Mom, I'm here with my friend Jordan, and we're driving down to Vancouver. And I'm like, friend. And then I'm like, hi, Mrs. Fisher.
Aw.
And it was really beautiful.
I love
He
that.
told me after he calls her every day. He says she doesn't remember much, but every time he sings, she joins in.
That's very sweet.
that was
That is
pretty
a
amazing.
lovely story.
Yeah.
And
So for all the great he did for free enterprise candidates, social credit, BC Liberal, BC United, federal conservatives, progressive conservatives, all of that reform, building the Lark Group with now run by his kids, Kirk and Laura and Kirk Lark.
I very only recently learned that. That's why it was Lark.
That's is really cool. It's really cool. A great man, and I'm looking forward to being able to walk down Larry Fisher Way.
Is it? No one else can see this other than me
I
pointing.
believe
Is it the one between the
I
buildings?
believe it's the one between
Yeah.
CC1 and CC2.
I love it.
2 buildings he built. He
Yeah.
built the road.
Nice.
A great dude. So
Yeah, for sure.
we will have some talk about that next week. Okay,
Yes.
that's it. April 30th. Sign for this course. Links below. Science of Pain and Addiction. Meet the generals. ICBA.ca to become a member.
Yep.
And we will see you all next week.
Okay.